In August 2018, Miss Lucia Pasqualini came to this city to serve as Consul General of Italy in Guangzhou. Just like Matteo Ricci, the great missionary who came to China in the 16th century, she's from Marche province in central Italy and also determined to promote cooperation and exchanges between China and Italy. At the end of her 4-year tenure, Lucia is curating a full photo exhibition called Edo, Elego, Summa. Hello, Miss Lucia.
你好 Vivian.
哇，你的中文很好哎。
马马虎虎。
And I'm really curious about the theme of this exhibition. Edo, Elego, Summa. What's the exact meaning of that?
So Edo ergo sum is a Latin word, and literally it means 我吃饭所以我在。
Oh, 我食故我在. I think the original version, which was written by the French philosopher René Descartes, I think, therefore I am. But now it becomes, I eat, therefore I am.
Yes, truly Italian. Italian cuisine is well renowned all around the world. Wherever you go, you find Italian restaurants, also not run by Italians. I think the secret of Italian cuisine success is based on the ingredients, high quality ingredients, but the fact that it's simple to make, it's easily to reproduce with few ingredients, it's not elaborate.
As we could see, there are so many beautiful pictures here. Are these pictures taken by the same photographer?
Exactly. The photographs are taken by Francesco Tonelli, who's a very renowned food stylist based in New York. He works with the most famous Michelin star chefs. He comes from my hometown. I met him in New York and I was impressed by his works because they go behind photography. I think it's pure art. This is the works of his life, and we found a thread, a story to tell, Italian ingredients, of contamination, of arts. We have a section dedicated to lights and shadow, which reminds a lot Italian artists. And then at the very, very end, I asked him to make some photos about Chinese dishes because we are in China, and I want to prove that this is a story also between Italy and China. So Edo ergo sum is much more than a food exhibition. It goes beyond. It's a journey through culture, creativity, art, and exchanges.
So why not just walk around and enjoy this beautiful journey? Let's go. And I'm very impressed by the mellow flavor of mozzarella and the fruity smell of extra at the end of 2021.
we want to pay homage to the great influence that the Chinese culinary culture had also in Italy, as we said before. And here we have some of the most renowned ingredients like
Wow.
rice or lychee and dishes.
Wow, this rice is quite special because rice is very simple without any seasoning, but it looks like an artwork in this picture.
It's essential in the Chinese culture. Wherever you go, you have white rice. Then we have lychee, it's a symbol of Cantonese fruits.
Yeah, my favorite.
My favorite too. And mooncakes.
Mooncakes. These two pictures describe a whole story of
Yes.
a foodie.
Exactly.
Before
and after.
After.
I'm hungry. What about you?
Oh, after seeing all these food pictures, I'm extremely hungry now.
Yes. Why don't we go to an Italian restaurant not far from here? What do you think?
Sure, why not?
Let's go.
Go.
Welcome, Vivian. This is Da Francesco Yabe.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Yabi.
Nice to meet you.
Didn't you tell me that you want to bring me to an authentic Italian restaurant?
And this is an authentic Italian restaurant run by a Japanese in love with Italy.
How come you run an Italian restaurant instead of a Japanese one?
Well, I'm Japanese. I was born in Japan, but 1973, the first time I went to Italy. And then I fall in love with the Italian food and the culture. So that is the start of the connection with the Italian food.
Mr. Yabi said, the essence of Italian food lies in garden plots. The agricultural products got him fascinated by Italian food.
You can see the rice, the mushroom kind of.
Mushroom?
This one is the particular olive oil from Tuscany. Okay, but all of the region has a different and they're good.
And a different taste.
Different taste.
So speaking of their agricultural products, I heard that in Italy, several generations of the same family will focus on improving the same agricultural product. In your mind, what's the inner motivation for that?
Because they're always looking for the quality, not the quantity. They're very proud. That is makes the food is better, safe. So that is, I think, is everybody's goal of the Italian people.
What's the biggest difference of farming culture between Italy and China?
I actually would like to talk more about the similarities. If I think about Italian agriculture, I think about the beautiful Italian vineyards, how they are very good kept, they are designed. During my tenure, I visited Guangxi, the beautiful rice terraces, or the beautiful tea plantations. So they are like a painting. The progress is happening a lot to produce more in a better way and more sustainable. And I'm sure we have many things in common to share, to learn from each other.
Nowadays, farming in Italy are still mainly managed directly by the household, which stimulates people's enthusiasm for farming to the great extent. In Italy, agriculture is not only an industry of significance, but also considered an idealized lifestyle by the social elites.
In China, as in Italy, the younger generation has become the new force in modern agriculture. Smart farms, like the one I visited a few days ago, have improved the efficiency and quality of their produce through a standardized system of rice cultivation that eases the management of rice fields. Nowadays, as the idea of organic agricultural products has become mainstream, Italy and China also have similarities.
One of the requirements of Italian cuisine is to use seasonable ingredients, which takes into account the natural cycle and the social cost from the perspective of the environment and the health.
There is a dietary philosophy for many Chinese. We like to eat fresh food. The saying is
ingredients with a recipe. What do you think?
Sure.
Why don't we make a tiramisu for our Chinese friends?
Wow, I would love to.
Let's go?
Let's go.
Yes, with yabe.
Wow, tiramisu is one of my favorite desserts. I'm excited to learn it.
So let's start from the ingredients. It's a very simple dessert. That's why it became so popular, because it's easy to make. There is nothing to bake. Let's start from the eggs. That's what we do first. We separate the white from the yolk. Okay? Now we need sugar. 4 spoons, 1 each egg. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We whisk first the white until it becomes like snow.
We could see it's more and more fluffy.
Yes, it's fluffy like snow. So after whisking the white, we go to the yolk with the sugar, okay? And it must be whisked for at least 5 minutes. It must turn to be light yellow. Now 50, so the half of this we whisk lightly. So this is the cream right now. We add this in this other sauce, delicate, okay? Stirring around very gently until we create a very soft cream. Okay, we're ready. What do you think? Huh? Coffee that we already made.
Espresso, right?
Yes, Italian has only espresso. First add a little bit. We need a lady fingers. We do it like this. We sip in the coffee and then we put the biscuits. Okay? You see? Like this. And now, so that's how it is. And then cocoa. That's why it's black. We have our tiramisu. You can make yours.
Dip the biscuit,
Yeah.
turn around.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I'm making
So easy.
tiramisu, one of my favorite desserts. Oh, let's just turn it a bit. Oh my God.
It's okay. Very good. Excellent.
And you know that I'm not a professional tiramisu cook. Wow, finally it's done.
Yes.
This is the first tiramisu I made myself in my life.
Well done. You see, everybody can make tiramisu. It's so easy.
What's the exact meaning of tiramisu?
It means cheer me up. It's
Cheer me
a
up.
beautiful name, you know?
So how about let's try,
Let's try
our
it.
dessert?
Yeah, but let's try what we made.
Wow, it's divine. I can't believe
You made
These-
this.
professional taste is made by myself.
Yeah.
And by you too.
Yeah. Put inside with the biscuit.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, that's right.
same views on agriculture. From 27 BC to 200 AD, the Han Dynasty and the Roman Empire were both superpowers that coexisted in the world. But unfortunately, they failed to get a chance to cooperate. Gan Ying, the envoy sent by the Han Dynasty on a mission to the Roman Empire, only reached the coast of the Persian Gulf. And when the emissaries sent by the Roman Emperor Antoninus Pius arrived in China to facilitate an alliance between the two countries, the gifts they brought were considered too ordinary, so the Han Dynasty didn't believe that Rome was rich and powerful and ignored them. What really connected China and Italy was the Silk Road. How do you think the Silk Road played an important role for the cooperation between Italy and China?
Well, Silk Road played an important role over the century. Many goods travel from east to west and from west to east, also in terms of knowledge. Think about Marco Polo, who came here in China in the 14th century, and then Limado, the renowned Limado, who brought his knowledge, the astronomical, physics. So the European, they discovered tea, silk, through the Silk Road.
So it brings a lot of culture
exchanges in general.
As you have lived in China for more than 8 years, so what's the highlight for the cooperation between Italy and China?
Yeah, the academic cooperation is extremely important because we are now in a situation where progress can only happen with the cooperation of the entire world. The more the team is international, the more you have a chance to progress in technology. We've been working at the consulate to facilitate this dialogue between universities and students. China is an important country, it's doing very well, and I always said that I'm amazed at what China is reaching 40 years. Really, only determination and great work at it works can bring you there.
Was there any special moment for showing the true words of friendship between Italy and China? In 1921, when the foreign ministers of China and Italy held talks in Rome, they reiterated their willingness to expand practical cooperation in energy, aviation and aerospace, communications, agriculture, and other areas. The stories between China and Italy along the Belt and Road are still continuing. Just like those who are busy harvesting and planting crops during grain in air, the two countries are sure to carry on the past and open the way for future.